Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'll be showcasing you guys how to create your very own floating text. So you might have seen some other floating text add-ons before where they have maybe tons of prompts where you can like fishing rod the floating text or set it on fire or kill it or do all this random stuff, or it just causes a lot of lag because it's an entity. Well, not today. So our floating text add-on actually has um a particle. So it's basically a particle. It's not an entity. And you can do a lot more stuff with this. So basically how this is working is it's a custom particle which we have made inside the resource pack, which you guys will be able to download. The download will be in the description. But there's actually a few more parts of how you can actually use this. So how it actually works is I'm just summoning a particle. So let's go over here. Let's summon a particle. And boom. Oh, I just don't want to summon it to the ground. But yeah, so it's just literally a particle, which this cannot be killed, this cannot be moved, and actually want to kill it, you can't. So how this works is just a custom particle, which will be, every person can see this, just like any particle in Minecraft, but it's actually assigned a custom texture. So let's get to show you guys how this actually works. So if I head over to mcbhub.com, which you guys will be able to actually download this add-on right here. So if I head over to floating text, we can now go and it will tell you all these docs. Make sure if you have any problems, just go look at all this. The downloads will be right here, smelly text. But we can actually head over to MCB Hub right here to get the floating text generator. So this floating text generator allows you to generate text for your add-on. So basically, if we go over to the files before, what we have is, if I can head over to them. What you guys would download is you'll get an MC pack, which you guys want to put inside your zip. Actually, you'll get a zip. You want to put this inside your folder. So once you get this inside your folder, you now have a folder called particles and textures. So this particles file is the one that gives you permission to change and make custom particles. So what you have right here is test text. So this is just the particle that is running all your particles is actually making the particle work. So credit to Bombo. If you guys don't know him, he's a Realm creator and he owns MC Realm Hub Discord. So he's actually created this file for me. Well, not for me, but yeah. So he's created this file which allows us to create a custom texture, and the identifier is floating text. So this is where you guys will be able to change this. So you're gonna change this to whatever texture name. So I say I want floating text to be a spawn particle. Or I say GUI is cool. Okay, so we're gonna open up the texture. GUI is cool. So we actually don't have a texture there. So GUI is cool. So that's the first thing with that. So now we got to go to mcbhub.com. This is where we're gonna be able to change up, make a generator for. Oh, we'll make a thing for our files. So let's say we want to call this GUIs are cool. Right now it's very limited, but this will be updating every like all the time basically. So right now we can only change the basic color for all the text, which sucks, I know, but this will be updated. So just make sure to come back always to the site just to check if new updates. Videos probably be out. You have updates on the feed to make sure this stuff isn't updated, but it will always be updated. So let's change that to be GUIs cool. We're gonna have very cool, and this will actually be a lot better. So now we can just download this floating text PNG. Okay, so now we have floating text PNG, which I've tested this a little bit, so it's why I have so many in there. So now we actually go back to our smelly text res file. So we can now go to the textures file, which will go back to the main page. Now we'll go into the textures. So textures, particles, floating text, and now we have our floating text. So I'm gonna remove this. We don't really need it. And whoa, I'll remove this. I don't know why it's always doing that. And I'll remove this. So now I'm gonna open up my file explorer. I'm gonna go to my downloads and pull in the thing I just downloaded in here. So now I can see this is what I just made inside my site. So you guys are cool. I'm very cool. So now we can grab the name, which we defined right here, and we will paste it right here. So basically all I did was grab the name that we did before for the texture. So that's just going to be GUI is cool. And now I'm putting this right here. So now I can define textures by that. So all we have to do is reload the game because we already have the thing added to the world, which you guys, if you don't know how to do that, just head over to the site. It tells you exactly what to do. So we already have everything already added to the world. So now we are going to grab the name that we identified before. Okay. And this should work perfectly unless I spelled something wrong. So now we're going to do slash particle like that and then 000. Okay, and look at that. Now we have this particle we just made from the site in our game. So you can add whatever you want to this particle, and so I can add anything I want here. And this will allow new lines, new characters, and this will have pictures soon. Pictures will be added probably next day, and resizing will be added very soon. So you can resize actually the image. So instead of this huge box, you guys will be able to download that and make your custom particles. Which, if you want to do this by yourself, it's very easy. If you want to make that actually resized, all I gotta do is open this up with Paint 3D. If you guys don't have it, it's very easy to download. Just all I gotta do is resize this right here. And now I have done. We'll save that. You guys should know how to do this. If you don't, it's pretty simple. You'll just go on the Paint 3D, and you'll be able to resize the image. Now, if I reload the game, let's see. Opening the building terrain. All right, and there we go, you guys. Very cool. Yeah, so they won't pop up this when you do it on my site, but it's just a little bit buggy right now with resizing that because of how the actual size of the texture is, which the size is, I guess, width. So yeah. So this will be constantly updated. Make sure to always head over to mcbhub.com to make sure to get those updates. And just another walkthrough. So if you want to create a GUI, if you want to create a particle, we're just going to say loading text add-on is very creative and very cool. You can add anything you want, as many lines as you want. And if you want to change this, do whatever you want. So you can change the color. I promise you this will be added, and we're going to be adding 17 million colors for you guys, so you don't just stuck with the default Minecraft colors, which are kind of boring, which you can actually do any color you want. So we actually have this. Now we're just going to download that. Really, really simple. And now we have this, what we just made. And now we just add that, do the same things we did before. If you get stuck, you need help, or something happened, always just head over back over here. We can head to this floating text add-on no entity. And this will this will tell you why and how everything works, and so what is different, how do we get our floating text particle, any help questions you need, how do I add the particle to my world. This will tell you everything you need to learn, and it will fix everything you have. So it's basically, you'll be able to download this at the bottom. And yeah, so floating text add-on no entities, this will allow very cool improvements to the realm communities, I hope, which you guys will be able to add new particles with no lag, with no breaking your game, and hopefully everyone starts using it as soon as the new updates come out, which will be very soon, which we have tons and tons of updates coming out. So make sure to head over to MCB Hub, which will be in the description. You guys will be able to download this add-on, download it into your world, and basically add this all straight into your game, which you guys can show your friends and do all that. So make sure to have a good day. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So peace out.